Welcome to our comprehensive guide on SVN interview questions. SVN, which stands for Apache Subversion, is a centralized version control system that helps developers manage code changes over time. Today, you will learn about the core concepts that frequently appear in technical interviews, including repositories, branches, tags, merging strategies, and centralized version control workflows. These fundamentals are essential for any developer working with legacy systems or organizations that still rely on centralized version control approaches. Apache Subversion, commonly known as SVN, is a centralized version control system designed to track changes to files and directories over time. Unlike distributed systems, SVN follows a client-server architecture model where there is a single central repository that all developers connect to for version control operations. This centralized approach means that the complete project history and metadata are stored in one location, making it the single source of truth for the entire development team. The central server maintains all versions, branches, and tags, while developers work with local copies called working directories. Creating and managing SVN repositories involves several fundamental commands that every developer should know. To create a new repository, you use the svnadmin create command followed by the path where you want to store the repository. Once created, developers can check out a working copy using SVN checkout with the repository URL and specify a local directory name. Adding files to the repository requires the SVN add command for each file, followed by SVN commit with a descriptive message. The repository serves as the central storage location that maintains the complete project history and all metadata associated with your codebase. SVN follows a standard repository structure that consists of three main directories: trunk, branches, and tags. The trunk directory represents the main development line where the primary codebase resides and where most day-to-day development activities take place. The branches directory is used for feature development, allowing developers to create separate lines of development without affecting the main trunk. Finally, the tags directory contains release snapshots, which are immutable copies of the code at specific points in time, typically used for marking stable releases or important milestones in the project lifecycle. Branching in SVN allows developers to create parallel lines of development for features, experiments, or bug fixes. To create a branch, you use the SVN copy command to copy from trunk to the branches directory with a descriptive name and commit message. The SVN switch command allows you to switch your working copy to point to a different branch using the caret symbol followed by the branch path. You can list all available branches using SVN list with the branches directory path. Branches are considered cheap copies in SVN, meaning they don't duplicate the entire codebase, but instead create efficient references to the original files. Tags in SVN are used to create immutable snapshots of your code at specific points in time, typically for releases or important milestones. Creating a tag involves using the SVN copy command to copy from trunk or a specific revision to the tags directory. You can create a tag from the current trunk state or from a specific revision number using the @ symbol followed by the revision number. Tags are meant to be read-only and should never be modified after creation, as they represent fixed points in your project's history. The SVN list command with the tags directory path shows all available tags in your repository. SVN supports several merging strategies to integrate changes between different branches. Fast-forward merge occurs when the target branch has no new commits since the source branch was created, allowing for a simple linear integration. Three-way merge is used when both branches have diverged, and SVN needs to combine changes from both sides, potentially requiring conflict resolution. Cherry-pick merge allows you to select specific commits from one branch and apply them to another. Basic merge commands include SVN merge with the source branch path, revision-specific merges using the -r option, and dry run merges using the /dry run flag to preview changes before applying them. The centralized workflow in SVN follows a four-step process that ensures coordinated development across teams. First, developers check out from the central repository to get the latest code. Second, they make changes in their local working copy, adding, modifying, or deleting files as needed. Third, before committing, developers must update their working copy to get the latest changes from other team members, which helps prevent conflicts. Finally, they commit their changes to the central repository with descriptive messages. This workflow maintains a single source of truth with linear history and provides centralized access control, making it easier to manage permissions and track all project changes. Mastering essential SVN commands is crucial for daily development work. The SVN status command shows the current state of your working copy, indicating which files have been modified, added, or deleted. SVN update synchronizes your working copy with the latest changes from the repository. SVN log with the -L option displays recent commit history, helping you track project evolution. SVN revert undoes local changes to specific files, restoring them to their last committed state. Best practices include always updating before committing to avoid conflicts, writing meaningful commit messages that describe what and why changes were made, using status checks to review changes before committing, and testing merges with dry run first to prevent issues. To succeed in SVN interviews, focus on 4 key areas. First, understand repository structure, particularly how trunk, branches, and tags are organized and used in real projects. Second, master branching and merging operations, including when to create branches, how to merge them back, and how to resolve conflicts. Third, comprehend the centralized workflow model and its advantages, such as having a single source of truth and simplified access control. Fourth, practice essential commands until they become second nature, as interviewers often ask about practical SVN usage. With solid understanding of these centralized version control concepts, you'll be well prepared to demonstrate your SVN expertise in any technical interview.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit CodeLucky.com for more such useful content.